Yo, what's going on, guys? Arrow back again, and today I just want to make a quick video addressing people who hate on Xbox. Now, by no means am I an Xbox loyalist. I'm a loyalist to video games overall, but watching a lot of YouTube videos lately and reading the media and the press and stuff, Xbox gets a lot of hate for a system that is made for the consumer. And let me give you guys some reasons, okay? I don't wanna dabble too long into this, but Xbox allows backwards compatibility. That's point number one. And a lot of PlayStation players are like, well, I don't want to have a new system and play old games. Okay, fair enough, you don't want to, but if you do end up wanting to, you can pay $120 a year for PlayStation now because it is $10 a month for a year. You do the math. Also, if you want to play those games, you better make sure you have good internet, because if not, PlayStation Now is a streaming service. And if you don't have a sufficient internet connection, those old games are worthless at that point. So we have backwards compatibility where Microsoft isn't charging you to play your old games. And they run and look better. I know that for sure. I've streamed on Twitch. I've played my Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic games. They run leagues better than they ever did on the original Xbox or 360. So you may not want to play old games, but they give you the option. Like, that's why console wars they give me not a headache literally, but figuratively, they give me a headache because everybody's trying to compare who has a better console. But Microsoft, if you really think about it, Microsoft created the Xbox for you, for me. They created a system that is really good when it comes to streaming for content creators. Like I said, they have the backwards compatibility. And speaking of games, they didn't raise the price. For the Series X and S owners, you're still paying $60 at most. And we're not talking about if you get into the special or limited edition of the games. The base games are still $60. And a lot of older games are getting 60 FPS upgrade boost. They're getting boosted to 60 FPS. Now, that doesn't really matter to me at all. But once again, you get the option. And then older games. Let me get back to that point. Older games. If you don't have the disc and you want to play those older games, they're not doing what Nintendo does and re-releasing them as HD remasters or whatever the case for PlayStation and charging you $40-50. No. The most I've seen, the backwards compatibility games cost are $20 at most, and that's a rare occurrence. Maybe if it's a really popular game, like let me see if I can find it. Yeah, like if you're going back to the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1, sorry for the messed up case, or 2, you might pay a little more for those. But I got these way back, so I got lucky that I didn't have. If you go to a video game store and you look for these now, you paying $30-40 because they're that good of video games. Guess what though? I own them already. I can play whenever I want. Okay? The party system, the community system, the user interface, the controllers. Yeah, I know a lot of people joke on the controllers, but they give options. They're options for the consumer to have more if you're a collector, more if you want the different colors. They even have personalized controllers for you guys. So for everybody out there that's always bashing Microsoft, guys, they make the console with you in mind. See, I used to be a GameStop manager, so I know a little bit about business and how to read, P&Ls, which are your plans, your profit and losses, and a lot of different things. I know how this all works. And this, I will be fair, this goes for both consoles at this point, but I feel a little bit more it goes towards Microsoft. They didn't raise the price for the systems. They're both $500. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they both released at $499.99 for the X model and the PlayStation 5. They're taking a massive profit loss to put these systems out at that price and give us the features of Game Pass, backwards compatibility, you still get your parties. And now, better late than never, Xbox has caught up to you can play your free games without having to have games with gold. You can join parties. So once again, better late than never. It took a little while, but they're giving you those options. So when you guys bash people because, oh, Game Pass is for broke gamers. Okay, if that gamer happens to be broke, you don't think that they're thanking Microsoft right now? And I'm going to make a video talking about what I like about Sony and Nintendo, but I see a lot of hate towards Xbox, and I necessarily don't think it's warranted. I don't. I really don't. Like I said, I like the option of, I don't have a Series X, I have the Xbox One X. I like quick resume. Like, real quick, right? I like the user interface. You can't really see it, that's my bad. But you have the user interface. You have backwards. I know I'm repeating the same stuff, but guys, Microsoft really created a system. I ain't even talking about the Xbox Series S yet. It is downgraded in some features, but it is a consumer-friendly price with just about the same number of features as the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 4. So it's a win for consumers because a company actually has your interests in mind. It may not have all your best interests in mind. I know there's not a lot of exclusives, and I said a lot. I didn't say any because there are exclusives. There may not be a lot yet. The system just getting started. The same concept could be said for PlayStation. They don't have a bunch of exclusives. Now, apparently they're in the works of having 21 different exclusives, but I'm going to shoot that little theory down. Not theory on the exclusives, but I'm going to shoot that down about exclusives. Half of the player base for each Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, half of the player base don't play the exclusives anyway. They play exactly what they want to play. And they're still multi-plat games anyways. You may have your special occurrences on PlayStation like God of War, the Persona 5 Royal or 5, Horizon Forbidden West. You may have your special occurrences, but not everybody plays the exclusives. So y'all got to stop making everything about exclusives. Xbox will have theirs. Sony, y'all will have yours. But y'all cannot sit up here and, if you actually are a gamer or a consumer, go look at what Microsoft offers with the Xbox. You come back to this video in the comments and tell me that they're not about the consumer. You can lie to me right now and tell me that they're not for the consumer, because they are. I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, I'm a gamer of all systems. I've showed you what I got. I got a little of everything. I got the Switch right there. I got the PlayStation 2 right here. I got everything. It don't kill me. But what baffles my mind is how you guys really sit here and say Xbox has nothing to offer. Y'all are just lying to yourselves at that point. But anywho, that's going to be the video, guys. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and become part of the Phantom Thieves, which is the community that I have on this channel. Y'all drop them comments. I really want to see what y'all think. Does Xbox... And be valid about it. If you're a PlayStation person, be valid about your comments. Don't just bash it just because. But if you really feel that Xbox does not offer consumer-friendly systems, explain why. I'm Arrow, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm out.